Welcome to another match of La Liga Smart Bank. This time, up in the north of Spain, in Galicia, A Coruña, the Estadio Riazor. We'll have this match between Deportivo La Coruña, located at the bottom of the table in the very last position of La Liga Smart Bank, facing Elche at the 12th position of the table, 3 points away from playoff positions. It is an urgent match for Luis César San Pedro, Deportivo La Coruña's match, because they're really desperate to find a victory, to find 3 points today against Elche. This will be the starting lineup with up to 3 changes compared to the last formation. Dani Jimenez on goal, Mujahid, Lampropoulos, Montero, Salva Ruiz at the back, Nolasco line, Bergantiños, the defensive mid-couple, Jovanovic, Mollejo at the sides, Akeche, the center attacking midfielder, and Kone today doing the labors of attacking, or as a forward, as a striker. He usually plays as a center attacking midfielder, as a number 10, as a second striker, but since he's inspired, since he's pretty much the man that has the more confidence up front, Luis César has to put him in front of Cristian Santos, the Venezuelan that talked on the midweek conference, pretty much complaining about his minutes, about his game time, and about Deportivo La Coruña's situation. And it is a complicated situation, although Luis César comes after 2 draws, 1-1 against Racing and 1-1 against Fuenlabrada. Today against Pacheta, José Rojo, Elche's coach, that will have this following formation. Presumably, we think it is a 4-4-2 with Edgar Badia on goal, Regalia, Verdú, Dani Calvo, and Juan Cruz, the foreman at the back. Manolín, Villar, the defensive mid-couple, with Josan as a right midfielder, and Fidel, the man that scored a hat-trick last weekend as a left midfielder. Up front, we have the experiment, the veteran, Nino and Casme. The front of the attack, it is Deportivo La Coruña against Elche. It is match day 15 of La Liga Smart Bank. Spanish second division. Better than ever. Cádiz pretty much away in the first position, but all the rest, I can say, even Deportivo La Coruña with chances of absolutely everything. When we just listen to the whistle indicating the beginning of this football match, Deportivo La Coruña and Elche are playing for match day 15 of La Liga Smart Bank. The first attack for Deportivo, attacking from the right to the left of your screens. The coach, Luis César San Pedro, still trying to revert this complicated situation. Still haven't found a victory. Defeat against Malaga, 2-0. Draws against Racing, 1-1. And Fuenlabrada, 1-1. At least he could maintain, or not maintain, but avoid those terrible defensive mistakes that Deportivo were committing, trying to close the spaces and to maintain that goal and nil. That's what they want. So let's review the formation. First, the attack, Kone. There he goes, facing Verdú. There goes Kone. Kone crosses to the middle. Akeche couldn't get there. The rebound goes for Bergantiños at the edge of the box. Elche that clears the ball at half because Peru will recover. And Deportivo La Coruña started with intensity this football match. Jimenez on goal. Sadik today at the right fullback position. There were some rumors or some practices of Luis César San Pedro that had Borja Galán in that right fullback position. He finally puts the youngster Mujahid Sadik at the right fullback position with Basilos, Montero and Salva Ruiz completing the 4 men at the back. Bergantiños, Peru, Nolasco line, the defensive mid-couple, consolidating these 2 players at the defensive mid-couple with Akeche in the center attacking midfielder position as a number 10, wearing the number 10, Victor Mollejo to touch the left side, and that's something new because he'd been playing attached to the right side as a right winger, cut into the middle, and Jovanovic is now playing as a right attacking midfielder with Mamadou Kone up front. It's 11 of Deportivo La Coruña. There we see when they don't have the ball, Akeche goes on the same line of Kone, and it is a 4-4-2. When they don't have the ball, Akeche pulls back, he walks back 10 meters and plays the number 10 as a second striker to distribute and of course to connect with the rest of the attacking midfielders. On the other side, we have Elche wearing their traditional uniform, all white. But first, let's review this attack with Kone playing wide. Mojico will not get there. Atlético de Madrid on loan player. So now let's review Pachita's formation with Badia on goal. Regaño, Verdú, Dani Calvo, Juan Cruz, the four men at the back. Manolin alongside Villar on the middle. Yosan and Fidel on the sides. Fidel inspired, of course, after that great performance last match day against Mirandés. A tremendous victory of Elche 4-2 with 3 goals scored by Fidel Chavez. I have to say 2 coming from the penalty kick, but 3 goals that were important, and that puts Elche with 19 points, 3 beneath the playoff promotion positions. It is now Elche starting further back. He tries to play on the ground. Akeche pressures Dani Calvo. It's complicating himself when he prefers to play long, looking for Kasmi. Vasilios that intercepts. And he plays with Montero. It's Dani Jimenez kicking the ball away. Dani Calvo that returns the ball to the enemy pitch. Mollejo will charge this one. He goes with a sliding challenge. And he plays back with Salva. This is Montero, another Atlético de Madrid on loan player. Salva. Back to Montero. This is Vasilios. Now the attack for Elche. It was Josan trying to control. But it will be throw in for Deportivo La Coruña, for the men, or for the team that is lead by this man, Luis Cesar San Pedro, replacing Anquela. Still with no victories since he took charge, well, since he took over of Deportivo. There's Edgar Badia kicking the ball away. Montero doing the same for Deportivo. Now Elche recovers. 5 minutes of the first half, still 0-0, still no clear dominance. Deportivo started better with a lot of intensity, with Kone activating some attacking plays, but with the pass of the minutes, Elche not controlling the match, but at the same level as Depor, trying to figure out where to damage and where to create the attacking chances. Perun Lascolain. He's a defender, but he also has technique and he also has class. He plays wide. There goes the cross. It was more of a shot slash cross. It will say by Edgar Badia that play with his hand. Nino. Wide open is Oscar. Regaño. Back to Nino. 39 years of age for Nino. Today, in the starting lineup, it will be 40 next June. Here's the foul against the left-footed Akeche. Manuel Sanchez receives the yellow card early on the first half. One of the 2 central midfielders for Elche. And Pacheta says, but it's the first one. It is the first one. Come on. So a chance for Deportivo. Only one man on the wall. It is a long distance kick. We need to say Akechi behind the ball. He's got power. He's got accuracy. He's got class. There he goes. Direct on goal. The save by Edgar Badilla. Jovanovic. Mujaid. The cross. And the rejection. Corner for Deportivo. Good save by Edgar Badilla, as the book says. To the side. You got to reject that ball. So how Eibar marks. There we see on zone. No man-to-man. Not even the two center backs. Akeche will take this one. There he goes. Back into the second post. Montero puts it in. To the side of the net. Goal kick for Edgar Badilla and Elche. There we see. Into the second post. And as we said, Jose Rojo, also known as Pacheta. Mollejo, he plays back. Salva Ruiz. Montero. There he goes, combining with Lampero. Sends a long ball. Kone. Edgar Badilla playing with his hand. Fidel. Salva. This is Gonzalo Verdu. The good center back for Elche. The starting lineup today alongside Dani Calvo. Edgar Badilla. At once. Playing wide. Juan Cruz. Some doubts for Juan Cruz. Back at the starting lineup for Elche. Gonzalo Villar. Combines with Casmi. Back to Gonzalo Verdu. Wide open is Nino. He combines with Josan. Back to Nino. Good combination. There goes Nino. Putting a nutmeg. Gets inside of the box. He puts it in. The rejection by Lampro. Lampro. The player from Greece. He's called to the international match day this upcoming week with his national team, such as Gakuchiba Saki, that he will go with the Japan national team to play against Venezuela. Gaku not receiving minutes here at Depor, not that much to start, but he's also playing for the Japanese national team. Lampero will play against Armenia and Finland the upcoming weekend, that international date of November. This is Fidel. The hat-trick men inspired against Patrick. Sadiq wins that duel and the people claps. The people support this 19 years of age youngster today at the starting 11. And there's a foul against Nino. Very active Nino, playing with a lot of freedom everywhere. We saw him coming even to the initial midfielder line to build up from there. We also saw him attached to the right side, combining with Josan. Now we see him as a second striker in an intermediate area where he creates danger and he creates this free kick situation. And who will take it? Yes, the center back, Gonzalito Verdu. And you're going to say, but Gonzalo Verdu, does he takes free kicks? If he takes free kick, he has scored a lot from there. From that distance, I saw him scoring one this season on match day 1 against Alcorcon, where he also scored another one. He scored a brace. Let's see if this one goes. Whoa! And if it did. Golazo! What a goal! Gonzalo Verdu, the center back, putting the first one of the match over the wall. Dani Jimenez with a complaint, but nothing to do for the goalkeeper, because Elche has a specialist and he plays as a center back, and his name is Gonzalo Verdu. What a goal! Did it touch the wall? Fidel with a feint? I don't think it did. Excellent effect. Excellent curve. And San Pedro with the worn face. So, we read that the scoreline says Depor 0, Elche 1. At Riazor, Deportivo La Coruña. Just losing. Join us on Twitter. What do you want to say? Hashtag Depor Elche. To join us with this football match. And we have another yellow card. The first one for Deportivo La Coruña. Alex Bergantiño is the center of the central midfielder. And this match against Josan, pulling the jersey. Clear, no doubt. He had to receive the yellow card. Montero initiates the play. 50 minutes of the first half. Elche is ahead. Great goal scored by Gonzalo Verdu, his third of the campaign. 2 against Alcorcon, and this one against Depor. Another foul on the middle. This time against Peru, no last line. Basilos. Lampro. The mark. And it is a throw-in. Oscar. Against Mollejo. There we see with a fast throw playing with Kone. Kone that runs the diagonal. The interception from the back. Manolin. Fidel. This is Juan Cruz. Ani Calvo. Plays long. Ball gets intercepted by Francisco Montero. Peru. Combining with Bergantiños, the captain. This is Lampro, the Greek player. Passing the ball to Montero. Montero that finds Peru no last line. On loan from Athletic Club Akeche. Change sides. Salva Ruiz. He joins the attack. He crosses, putting the ball, and the shot by Mollejo. It hits an opponent, and it is a corner for Deportivo La Coruña. We'll take a look at the replay. Oh, Mollejo, he claims for a handball, but it is a corner. Take it short. Good pass. Salva Ruiz couldn't get there. And it is Gonzalo Verdu rejecting that ball. Casimir rejecting that ball. Salva Ruiz. He puts it back in. Montero that recovers for Deportivo. Plays with Vasilios. Montero. Vasilios. Peru Nolascoain. Again, Nolascoain. This is Montero. Nolascoain. Akeche. Back to Nolascoain. Vasilios. Combines with all the center back. Deportivo La Coruña with the possession, but on places that they will not create danger. Salva. The ball didn't go out. There's a player on the ground. They continue playing. And it's Alex Bergantiños combining with Akeche. He sees his teammate on the ground, but he still plays. Peru. He joins the attack. He dribbles one. He loses the ball. And now they want to have... They will want to kick the ball away. Mollejo clearly mad for the referee's decision. That's Gonzalo Verdu sending the ball. Not out, but a terrible pass. Salva. Lempro. Bringing the ball out. We will have to go long. Looking for Mollejo. At the back, it was a very good intention. The long pass and rain didn't let Mollejo to get to that ball behind Juan Cruz, but he could take that as a reference when we take a look again of this amazing free kick taken by Gonzalo Verdu. Montero. Good pass. It was Zaza Jovanovic starting on an offside position. We take a look. Even that Oscar wasn't maintaining the line. He wasn't at the same line as his teammates. We saw that how the three other players but Oscar saw the assistant referee. He raised the flag. Juan Cruz, you heard him. Fouls as a referee. Jovanovic lands Juan Cruz. And that hurts. They step over the Achilles heel. Kazmi, he controls, he uses his body, he loses the ball. There's a foul against Villar. It was Mr. Peru Nolascoain committing that foul with the metal clits. That hurts. Fidel, he plays short. Nino, he controls, he shoots. To the body of Mamadou Kone. There goes the corner. There goes the corner into the middle of the box. What a header. So close. Dani Calvo. Take a look. Good off the ball. Moves, the protection, and the header. Cesar and Pacheta, both coaches up the sideline. Different situations, of course. Different mindsets. Montero. He plays with Lampro. Lampro plays back. Jimenez put the ball high in the air. Ball gets to the grounds of Edgar Badia. I will play with his hand. A long throw. Nino controls with his thigh. Plays back. Oscar. Gonzalo. This is Dani Calvo. Dani Calvo passes forward. Fidel, he turns. Good move. Plays down the line. It was a good intention with the overlap of Juan Cruz. But it's now Deportivo La Coruña bringing the ball forward from the back with Salva Ruiz. There goes Salva, crosses the midfield line. Combines with Mamadou Kone, wasn't a good pass. There we see Villar recovering. Combined with Fidel. Fidel plays back. Juan Cruz. Dani Jimenez. He takes a view. He prefers to go with a long pass. Now good control of Nino. Nino with a through ball. And the interception of Salva Ruiz. He combines to the middle with Peruno Lasconain. And it's now Sadik joining the attack. Jovanovic against Gonzalo Verdu, against Dani Calvo. And he sends the ball out to a throw-in for Deportivo La Coruña. That already is playing at Riazor. Montero will receive the ball after a pass from Lampro. Mollejo, the two Atlético de Madrid players combining. Francisco with the through ball. Great pass. Salva puts the ball in. Kone couldn't get it. Mollejo! Yes, sir! Victor Mollejo! He had another one, but the second one he didn't miss. Early on the first post, Mamadou Kone put it the foot, but he couldn't put it in. And it is Mollejo with the equalizer. As we read the scoreline that says Deportivo La Coruña 1, Elche 1. The cross by Salva Ruiz with a great overlap after a great through ball of Francisco Montero. He pulls the ball into the early post. A great pass for Mamadou Kone, which luckily with his right back heel, something that he didn't want, he gave the ball to this man that screams with all his heart, indicating that he's happy because Deportivo La Coruña scored the equalizer at minute 26 of the first half. And now the people claps, and now the people is cheering at Riazor. Attack now on the other side. This is the cross. And this is the corner. Mugait Sadik. Akeche will take the corner. This is the third corner of the match for Deportivo La Coruña. 2 men for the corner. Mark on zone for Elche. There he goes into the middle of the box. And again, the rejection by Villar. The rebound for Salva Ruiz. And it's Verde clearing the ball out from the back for Elche. That is now suffering after the goal. Deportivo La Coruña gaining confidence. Francisco Montero steps over the ball again and again and again, and he passes to Peru Vasculine, doing as a third defender, getting in between the 2 center backs to bring the ball forward. Sometimes it's Bergantiños the one that does that, sometimes it is Peru Vasculine. They change roles. Mollejo with a goal scored. This is inspiring. He passes back to Peru Vasculine that he shoots. So close to the left post. Protected by Edgar Badia. Mollejo, Olascoain. And the long distance shot that put the people happy. Riazor. Kone. Passes to Akeche. This is Francisco Montero. Olascoain. He passes wide open to the left to Mollejo. There goes Mollejo, cutting to the inside. He goes wide. He asks for a teammate. He prefers to pass the ball to Francisco Montero. Good pass. Juzan passes to the middle. Fidel. He starts from there. Fidel goes to the ground. Foul committed by Jovanovic. Jovanovic, that gain is put at the starting 11 after coming in that match against Racing. He touched the first ball and it was a goal. He played as a right winger that match. He's delaying his position a little now in this match, when we're going to see another yellow card for Deportivo, the second one for a local player. And as we read at the graphic on the panel, he will miss his next match. Misses the red, or he misses the next match because of 5 yellow cards shown this season. As we see the replay, a strong foul. Look where Deportivo La Coruña is putting the defensive line or the defenders inside of their own box. So dangerous to defend there. But let's see if it goes. Fidel, they still don't go out. They maintain the position there. Josan with the cross. Goal kick for Deportivo. They're standing inside of their own box. The small box. Up to 7 players, I think I count. This is Nani. Playing long. Verde. Nino with the through ball. Salva Ruiz intercepts and he plays back to Dani Jimenez. Goes to the right side of the pitch with a long pass. Gets intercepted by an Elche player. Nino. He takes a view. He sees Josan. Josan takes another view. 2 against 1. Is Mollejo with the help, and Mollejo recovering the ball. And now passing back to Salva. Bergantiños. Bergantiños uses the outside part of his boot to pass the ball, and he loses it. And Nino now combines with it was Villar, sorry. Dani Calvo combines terrible, or passes the ball terrible to Juan Cruz, and Deportivo La Coruña recovers. Bergantiño, Mujaid, Sadik, Ketche. They threw him a bomb, he couldn't deactivate it. And it's now Elche bringing the ball forward. Oscar plays forward. Josan, the 1-2. Good pass. Josan with the cross. Francisco Montero sending the ball out. When we see some Deportivo La Coruña players warming up at the side. Josan gets in between 2. He loses the ball. Perun Lascoain recovers. And it's a counter-attack for Deportivo La Coruña. Bergantiños, he passes long. Sasa Jovanovic, will he get there? Yes, he will. Gaining the back to Juan Cruz. There he goes, the Serbian. Jovanovic. The pass looking for Kone. And it hits Juan Cruz for a throw-in. And the player, or the referee, will talk to someone. It seems that somebody needs a medical attention. It is Kasmi, that he might not be able to continue. He goes to the ground, and this is it for Kasmi Wezum. Pacheta now has to move the bench. The available players for Pacheta. San Roman, the goalkeeper. Andoni Lopez. Claudio Medina. Danilo Ortiz. Peramillan. Tequio and Ibi Sanchez. Who's the one he picked? It is Claudio Medina. Who will replace Kasmi, that abandons the pitch. Juan Cruz. Fidel. There goes Fidel. Juan Cruz plays back to Fidel. Fidel got controls. He tries to find Nino. But it was a good interception by Lampreda. Played with Bergantiños, and Bergantiños with Akecha. Akecha that crosses the midfield line, and he passes the ball to Sasa Jovanovic. Jovanovic couldn't get there. Kone with the pressure, and it's Garbadilla that kicks the ball away. Bergantiños gains that aerial duel. Another duel won by Victor Mollejo with a foul. Says the referee. Claudio Medina in for Kasmi to play at the front of the attack. The first obligated substitution of the match. Kasmi injured, goes out. Josan. Long pass. There goes Medina. Medina couldn't get there, and he goes to the ground, but there's a foul. Mollejo controls with his chest, and he tries to dribble at the same time. Salva. Good move, but better tackle by Oscar Regaño. And now there's another foul. It's committed by Salva Ruiz. It is a very good fullback, Salva Ruiz, and it's just surprising the defensive mistakes that Deportivo La Coruña has been committing this year, because they have a good squad. And even good defensive players. Francisco Montero, a youngster from Atlético de Madrid, when we see this foul from Mamadou Koné. Lampro, Greece national team player. Salva Ruiz, a great fullback that he continues playing like this. He has first division quality. And of course, on the right fullback positions where they've been suffering. Today with Aid Sadiq, a youngster in his second match of the season, doing a very good job against a difficult mark. Fidel Chavez, one of the good wingers, one of the good attacking players of the second division. Josan with a great control. Salva is on the mark. Josan against Salva. Salva against Josan. The cross into the back post. Foul committed by Fidel, pushing Aid Sadiq, even that he puts face that he doesn't understand what the referee called, but it is pushing. Book. That's a foul. Today, although he's been trying to be active, Mamadou Koné, he's not inspired as recent matches. Against Fuenlabrada, and he scored. And against Racing, when he gave the assist to the goal scored by Jovanovic. And since, we'll repeat, San Pedro's been having problems and Deportivo's been having problems with scoring. He's got Longo, Cristian Santos, even Victor Mollejo that can play in that position, but prefers to put Mamadou Koné. Nino puts the ball in. Lampro with the rejection. There goes the corner. Taking short into the second post. Nino! The shot was blocked. Another pass. And this Juan Cruz recovering for Elche. Villar. This is Nino. He plays back. Oscar Regaño. Plays back to Nino. Now Nino on the right side. Nino. Good pass. Yosan runs to the open space against Salva Ruiz. What a duel here on the early side. Now Salva Ruiz with a sliding challenge and sending the ball out. Take a look at that shot of Nino. Empty or free of mark. Second post. Hidden. Argentinos with the ball. 43 minutes of this football match. We're getting to the end of the first period with a draw on the scoreline. First, Elche scoring a tremendous free kick by Gonzalo Verdu. He scores his third goal of the season for the center back. Then, minutes after it, a cross from Salva finds Mollejo that puts the ball in for the momentaneous 1-1. Cote. There's a chance for Elche. Juan Cruz with the cross to the middle. Medina jumps above both center backs, in between both center backs. And then he knows that he can jump higher than them. Great jumping header. Not with the best aim, accuracy. But you start to reference your jumping, your moves against your rivals. Andre Medina saw that he can effectively jump above both center backs, which is just a help when you want to cross and put balls inside of the box. What's happening on Twitter? Hashtag Deportivo. Join us. Now Gonzalo Verdu with those 2 goals is the second goal scorer of Elche. Casmi, the first one with 5. Fidel also has 3. And Gonzalo Verdu now with 3. The top 3 goal scorers of Elche. Montero. It's weird that Montero puts that ball in. None of the center backs went up front to look for the header. It was actually the center back that put the ball in. All strikers up front. Cesar San Pedro decides to maintain their more quality players to defend at the back in case of a counter-attack or in case Elche recovers the ball fast. Cone. Peru Nolasco with the long pass that Ketche couldn't control, and it's Juan Cruz now trying to build the last attacking play of this first half. Well, Fidel with the change of sides, and the referee does not give any more chances of playing here at Riazor, at least for the first half. And we'll listen to the whistle indicating the end of the first period at Riazor. Partial result: Deportivo La Coruña 1. Goal scored by Víctor Mollejo. Elche 1. Goal scored by Gonzalo Verdu. Let's go to the halftime break, and then we come back with the second half and the definition of the football match between Deportivo La Coruña and Elche. It is La Liga Smart Bank, better than ever. Don't go away. And we're back to the Estadio Riazor in A Coruña, where Deportivo La Coruña is playing against Elche. First half, where we had 2 goals. 1-1, the partial result. First goal scored by Gonzalo Verdú with a tremendous free kick, as we've been saying. And then the equalizer came on the left foot of Victor Mollejo, which are the 2 goals that appear on the scoreline. Elche, or Deportivo La Coruña, had more possession, most of the time in places that they did not create danger. They found more spaces on the sides, especially on the left side of the attack with Salva Ruiz, with Mollejo. Mamadou Koné is active on the front of the attack, but not very precise. Well, we just listened to the whistle indicating the beginning of the second half. Deportivo La Coruña and Elche were playing for match day 15. The Spanish second division of La Liga Smart Bank. We're talking about Depor, Jovanovic and Akeche, not that active as Mollejo. We can sit on that attacking midfielder line. And if Depor wants to create attack, if they want to combine, when we have this one, attention, Koné dribbles the goalkeeper. No! That last touch stayed in front of Edgar Badilla. We take a look how Dani Calvo stayed with Koné. He broke the offside line, and then Koné couldn't here do a last touch, but also it was very difficult with Gonzalo Verdú coming back. Edgar Badilla plays to the side. This is Juan Cruz. So Akeche and Jovanovic, they need to appear more. So especially Akeche. Do as a number 10. Do as the player that creates football and creates attacking chances, combining with the midfielders and giving through balls to Mollejo, to Jovanovic, to Koné. Montero. Again, Montero brings the ball out. And it's a throw-in for Elche. Nino. Josan with the back heel. And Mollejo that recovers. He pulls the break, goes to the ground. No foul, says the referee. The people gets mad. Oscar Regaño with the overlap. And Oscar Regaño loosened the ball. So, no substitutions on both sides. Deportivo La Coruña, the same 11 that started, are on the pitch with Dani Jimenez on goal. Sadik, Lampro, Montero, Salva Ruiz, the 4 men at the back. Bergantiño, Samperuno, Lascoain, the defensive mid couple with Akeche as a center attacking midfielder. Victor Mollejo wide open to the left. Jovanovic wide open to the right. When we see that luxury by Dani Jimenez and Mamadou Koné up front. It is the 11 of Luis Cesar San Pedro, a 4-2-3-1 that has Victor Mollejo attached to the left side. Attention, was that a handball? Was that a handball? Akeche has his hands on his head. Victor Mollejo is talking to the referee. The crowd is booing, asking for the penalty. The VAR is doing a thing in Las Rosas. Suddenly, or for now, we have a corner. Gonzalo Verdú tried to reject with his right foot. There he goes, and then it goes to his hand. Is that a handball? The hand was in a place that it shouldn't be. Was it with intention? Do we need to evaluate the intention? All the things that are involved into this decision making for the video assistant referee and the referee itself. Maybe they will say to the referee, please judge yourself and go to review the play. Who's he talking to? The VAR people? We see it again. Rejection, and the hand goes to a place that it shouldn't go. Even if it's a reflect. It's saying that it is a corner. Penalty under review. And he's not going to see it. It will be a corner, no penalty. Polemica, as they say in Spain. The boos, the whistles coming from everywhere at A Coruña when they have a corner into the inside of the box. Mollejo with the header. The petite player jumping above everyone and sending the ball out. But we just listen to whistles, whistles, and whistles. If you ask for my opinion, it is a complicated play. Because it's true that Verde first, he tries to reject. Tries to kick the ball out of his area. And he does it really bad. And he doesn't have the intention of putting the hand. But I don't know if it's a reflect or something. But it is also true that the hand shouldn't be there. So my final decision, I would have called the penalty. It is a complicated decision, at least, or at the end it is a referee to decide. And he decided not to, and we need to continue with the match. And now it's a yellow card for Victor Mollejo. He's been playing with a lot of intensity and sometimes with the revolutions a little higher than he should be, like this play, and it is a yellow card. We are tired. We are tired, says the fans singing at Deportivo. Still singing and booing the referee for that decision of not calling the penalty. Fidel. There goes Fidel. Attached to the left side. So Ibi Sanchez will come in. Who will be the substitute out? It is Yosan, the right midfielder with the number 17 that will abandon the pitch, and he will The referee couldn't say to Yosana. Maybe he said to Yosan to abandon the pitch on the other side, but he crossed the whole field, the whole pitch, to lose a little bit more of time, which will be added at the end of the period. So reviewing Pachetta's 11 now. He already made 2 substitutions. Claudio Medina was an obligated substitution at the end of the first half, replacing Casmi that had an injury. So they have Edgar Badilla, Regaño, Verdú, Dani Carlos, Juan Cruz at the back, Badilla, the goalkeeper, Manolín and Villar, the defensive mid-couple, Fidel and Ibi Sanchez now at the sides. Fidel as a left midfielder, Ibi as a right midfielder, but he also plays as a number 10. He will cut to the inside and organize the attacking plays like this one. And it is a counter-attack. At the front of the attack, Claudio Medina and Nino for Elche. Claudio Medina is that substitution, the first substitution that Pacheta had to do because of Casmi's injury. Dani Calvo. He dribbles one and he goes to the ground. Oscar Regaño, he sends a long ball to the hands of Dani Jimenez. Basilios. This is Bergantiños. This is Aguirre Queche. Through ball. What a ball. The cross and the ball crosses the whole box of Sasa Jovanovic. Nobody contacted, nobody put the ball in. Great ball. Well, Queche and Sasa Jovanovic. Still Deportivo La Coruña with no substitutions made. Who's on the bench? Luxury bench for the second division. Borja Valle, Cristian Santos, Borja Galán, Coque, Vicente Gomez, Gaku Shibasaki. Players, a lot of them with first division quality and first division experience. Nino with the shot to the hands of the goalkeeper. Attention with the rebound. Oh, and the penalty called by the referee. Claudio Medina going to the ground. The referee that touched his feet. Medina went to the ground and he decides to call for the penalty. And of course the people at Riazor says, oh, this one you will call it. This one you will call it. And it is a foul. Not even with his hand. He went with his feet. Oh, Dani Jimenez. Of course that Claudio Medina does his thing. This is a good angle. He feels the contact, he feels a little touch, and he goes to the ground. Is it a touch enough for him to fall? No. But it is more than football, and that's what forwards do. When they feel the minimal touch, they go to the ground. The referee, I'm not going to say that bought it, but this is what he interprets. Mistake by the goalkeeper, foul and penalty. And now Elche with a chance of going ahead. Attention with this one. Fidel will take it. Looking for his fourth goal in 2 games. There goes Fidel. And it is in. Goal scored by Fidel. And now we read the scoreline that says Deportivo La Coruña 1. Elche 2. Fidel Chavez scored 2 penalties. The last match against Mirandés. And now he scores the 3rd one in 2 matches. This one against Deportivo. And as we said before, he took the penalty. The 4th goal for Fidel Chavez in 2 matches. On fire, the left attacking midfielder of Elche. With a little paradinha, with a little feint before shooting that ball. And he puts it in. And Pacheta celebrating a free kick, a penalty. The ways Elche scored today at Riazor, or has scored today at Riazor. What do you think? What's your opinion? What do you want to say? Do it on Twitter. Hashtag #DeporElche. Sadik. He goes forward. Juan Cruz went the interception using his head. Fidel Chavez against Sadik. Juan Cruz with the overlap. Jovanovic goes to the ground. And of course, this is what's going to happen from here until the final whistle. Every foul, everything that a Deportivo La Coruña player does on the pitch will be exaggerated and claimed by the crowd. And I think we had the first substitution of the match for Deportivo La Coruña. Indeed, it is Borja Valle coming in, stepping into the pitch, and he replaces Sasa Jovanovic. There he goes, Akeche, the left-footed, he puts it inside of the box. There's a rejection, and the ball gets back to Akeche, and he will do the throw-in. Leave it to Sadik. Leave it to Sadik. Lampro. Plays with Peru. Peru with Sadik. Sadik back to Lampro. Vasilios, the Greek player, playing for Depor. Peru Nolasco 9. This is Francisco Montero. Francisco Javier Montero. Again, receiving today with good passes, with a good precision with the ball. Vasilios, Lampro, he plays with Gargantinos, he goes to the ground. And they start all over again. Peru. Nolasco combining with Akeche. Akeche sends the long ball. Sadik with the very good move off the ball. He gets us out of the box, but he combines with Sadik. The first joining of the attack, the cross. It was very dangerous. It was very good by Sadik. The ball's still outside of the box. This is Kone. Kone against Verdu. Dani Calvo. And it's finally a throw-in for Elche. Kone that gets mad with the assistant referee, but it was clearly a foul against Depor. Kone, Borja Valle, there we see him at the same position as Jovanovic was playing, as a right midfielder, a right attacking midfielder. Aketse, good change of sides. Mollejo with the control, Mollejo facing the opponents, Mollejo dancing around the ball. Bergantinos, not a good control, not a good pass by Mollejo. And the pressure now of Depor. This is Fidel Chavez, he plays back. Juan Cruz playing to the middle. Manolin, he comes to himself and he plays to Juan Cruz that prefers to kick the ball away. From danger, Villar loses the ball. Borja Valle running a touch to the right side. Akeche, he cuts to the middle. He takes a view, he prefers to go to the right side now. There he goes. Borja Valle facing two opponents. He steps over the ball. He plays back. Sadik. Sadik combines with Lampro. Lampro with Peru. Peru always between the two center backs as a third defender, trying to bring the ball forward from the back with more accuracy, with more aim. Dani Calvo plays to the side. Juan Cruz. Lampro plays back to his goalkeeper. Back to Lampro. Mohamed Sadik with a long throw. Kone. There goes Kone. And then the sliding tackle by Gonzalo Verdu. Paquetche. Alex Bergantiños. This is Francisco Montero. He plays long. Pedro Nolasco intercepts. And he goes with Francisco Montero. Nolasco Ain. Paquetche moves in interior passages. Sadiq. There goes Sadiq. He plays back. Paquetche. Paquetche does a feint. He does a very good move. Bergantiños. Bergantiños combines with Borja Valle. Sadiq with the cross. The rejection by Juan Cruz. It's Depor now in power of the ball. More since Elche scored the second one. Since then, they go back, they give the possession to Deportivo, and they have the chance now. We're talking about Nolasco Ain losing the ball. Nino. Fidel goes back, plays to the middle, back to Nino. They 1-2 with Fidel. Fidel was already a little tired and couldn't get to that ball. And that's why Nino says, sorry, Fidel. Peru. He had time to turn, to play wide. Borja Valle finds Kone. Kone dances around the ball and a magnificent move. And now he faces Juan Cruz. He gets inside of the box. He goes wide. Good pass. Borja Valle controlled. He goes wide. Gets to the end line. The cross. And it is a corner. Corner for Deportivo. There he goes into the back post. Garbadilla didn't get there. And it is a goal kick for Elche for the wayside. And of course the referee shows us this penalty committed by Dani Jimenez. I don't think there's a doubt about this one. There can be discussions, more discussions about the handball and if it should be a handball or not. The rules there, the different interpretations sometimes varies league by league, year after year. Víctor Vallejo. Víctor Vallejo against Regaño. He dribbles. Regaño waits. Regaño holds his possession, but Víctor Vallejo still has the possession. "67 minutes. Bergantiños trying to combat with Kone. Juan Cruz rejects. This is Fidel. It's Borja Valle. Borja Valle that pushes at 31 years of age. Elche player. And it is a clear foul. So we're going to have the third and last substitution for Elche. It is our friend Peramilla, the Catalan player, former Lleida, former Numancia, stepping into the pitch, replacing Fidelito Chavez, the goal scorer, the lead goal scorer of Elche, right now with 5 goals, the same as Casmi. And Nino, the 39 years of age player, There will be 40 on June. Will play the 90 minutes. "20 minutes until the final whistle, or at least until the 90th minute. Bergantiños. Aquí se dan control. Then it's a 2 against 2 on this side. The cross. We've seen more overlaps by Mohamed Sadiq in this second lap, on the second period. With more confidence joining the attack. The right fullback of Deportivo La Coruña. Lampros. Sadiq, the number 29, he controls, he steps over the ball, he passes back to Borja Valle. Borja Valle plays to the middle. Peruno Lascoain, the athletic club player, on loan here at Depor. Commands with Montero with Vallejo, that sends the ball out for a throw-in. So, 20 minutes. Cristian Santos will have. Alex Bergantiños goes out, and Cristian Santos steps in. Are the whistles for the Venezuelan? We said he had an interview, or he gave some statements this week, asking for some minutes, saying that he deserves to play more. Borja Valle, he combats with Cristian Santos. Santos controls and he plays with Mamadou Konena, and now is playing as a right winger. So, with Cesar San Pedro to comment the change and the tactical moves side of the team. Now he's playing with two strikers, Mamadou Konena and Cristian Santos. He pulled out a midfielder, and now alongside Peruno Lascoain is Akeche playing on that central midfielder position. So Peruno Lascoain, Akeche, then Borja Valle as a right winger or as a right attacking midfielder, Vallejo as a left attacking midfielder, and two strikers, Kone and Cristian Santos. A 4-4-2. Why he put it in Cristian Santos? To play wide and to put balls in, and also to liberate, to give more freedom to Mamadou Kone, that can go to the side. He likes to play down the right, and of course, talking as a chef could talk, he puts more meat into the barbecue to have a more effective cook and to see if they can score and to revert the scoreline. On the emergency room, Deportivo La Coruña with only 10 points at the bottom, the very bottom of the second division table. And this is Cristian Santos starting from his own pitch, playing wide. Mamadou Kone, who goes wide? Borja Valle. No, this is Cristian Santos combining. So far the balls he touched, doing well. Peruno Lascoain, he goes wide. The cross for Vallejo! And the save by Victor Badia. Edgar Badia, meant to say. Again, Mollejo gaining a header. Nice header, by the way. And a great save by Edgar Badia. Salva Ruiz again, joining the attack, creating danger down the left. He controls. He sees his target. He puts it there. And Victor Mollejo jumping in between the two center backs. What's the height of this player? Because for me, he's small. .76 meters, about 5'8", maybe 5'9". Oh, Gonzalo Verdú and Dani Calvo, both are above the 1.80 m, the 6 foot. Salva Ruiz. I like this fullback. Great fullback Deportivo La Coruña has. It's a great squad, no doubt. But they're at the bottom of the table of the standings. With 50 minutes till the end. They're losing against Elche. Important victory for Elche that they could finish, depending on other results, on playoff possessions. Right now, the 6th position of the table, it is Girona. They also have 15 matches played after that good victory against Tenerife 1-0 at Montilivi. But if Elche wins, it will get to 22. So that's just at the door of the relegations area when we saw that cross, and them defending. A dangerous challenge by Mamadou Koné, and the referee decides to call for the foul. Dangerous foul, no doubt. He went with his cleats up. Edgar Badia. He plays and starts the play from the back. This is Peramilla. He faces his opponent. He loses the ball. There was Ibi Sanchez. Nino. He plays back. Manolin. Cruz. Manolin. Back to Cruz. Good recover, Borja Valle. Aketse. Aketse continues with the ball. Pero Noscoain. Good pass. Wide open to the left. To Mollejo that puts the ball in. Cristian Santos very well marked by the center back. And he clears the ball away. Sadik. Borja Valle plays with Sadik. This is Lampro combining with Montero. Montero plays wide open to the left. It was Salva Ruiz. Lost the ball, lost the possession, and he now commits the foul. And the referee pulls out another yellow card. It is the 3rd yellow card of the match for a Deportivo La Coruña player. Francisco Montero, Victor Mollejo, and now Salva Ruiz. As we take a look again of this header of Victor Mollejo. Good save. He doesn't complicate himself. He had one, not a header, but it was a free kick, but it was the same theory. He's not able to catch it. Well, he rejects the ball to the side. Peruno Asquine. Victor Mollejo. The cross in. And Cristian Santos that waited at the back of the defender. He didn't run and step in front. It was a good intention, and again a good cross by Victor Mollejo. Victor Mollejo, he plays with Kone. Sadik. Borja Valle. Cristian Santos, good move. Left-footed, he changed sides. Mollejo didn't understand his pass. And we will have another substitution, the third and last for Deportivo La Coruña. It is the right fullback. And with a very good performance, Haid Sadik steps out and Borja Galán steps in. Rumors, and even more than rumors, Luis César San Pedro practiced during the week before this football match, this last week, with Borja Galán as a right fullback. But at the end, well, kind of like a surprise, and he decided to put Sadik as a starter. Now, of course, Borja Galán, it is more of a winger, converted to play in the right fullback position. So he will join the attack every time he can. More crosses, more overlaps, more balls inside of the box to the hands of Edgar Badia. Precisely by Borja Galán. The play that just got in. And Nico Bóveda is the starter, or David Simón. They're both out. So he needed to improvise. He could have put Borja Galán. He decided to put a natural defender. Considering Deportivo La Coruña's situation with all the amount of goals conceded and all the chances conceded, and especially all the mistakes committed at the back. Well, he put it a defender. Now he needs another stuff. He needs to attack. He needs to score. And he tries to move the bench as offensive as possible. Francisco Montero, he crosses the midfield line with the ball in his feet. He plays wide to his Atlético de Madrid teammate. This is Victor Mollejo. There's the foul committed against Mollejo. Ibi Sanchez pulling back. One of those fouls committed by a midfielder or a player that his main role is not to defend. He loses the ball and he steps over Mollejo. Those double plays he certainly heard. So here, up to 7 players inside of the box to look for this header. Attention with Peru. Attention with Cristian Santos. Of course, Montero and Lampropoulos also inside of the box. Borja Valle and Mollejo, the 176 meters player that has been gaining headers after headers in this football match. Will be this one. Attention, Aketse. Directly on goal, and Edgar Badia with the save. And the rebound. And they continue playing Deportivo La Coruña. This is Cristian Santos outside of the box. He goes wide. He protects the ball. And he puts the ball in. Good ball. Maybe it's not him the one that should be throwing crosses. And this is Borja Galán. He puts it in. Cristian Santos with the first touch. Kone with the turn. Goes over the bar. Maintaining his position. Great composure for the goalkeeper. Rejecting that ball with both fists. Lampro. Borja Galán with the overlap. Borja Valle with the ball. Dances around the ball. 2 against 2 on the early side. Borja Galán plays back. 84 minutes. Time is running out. Or Deportivo is running out of time. They scored. Another equalizer. Player that most of the time needs to come from behind. That's what happened against Fuenlabrada. First with Hugo Fraile scored, then Mamadou Koné scoring the equalizer. Against Racing, the same. Now against Elche, Elche scored first, and now they also had to revert the scoreline. So for the third consecutive match, Deportivo has to come from behind in order to find the victory, in order to find some points. Aketse. Montero. Borja Galán. There's with Borja Valle. Juan Cruz. One to the cut. Finally, Borja Valle, his intention was to hit the opponent, but the opponent stepped aside, and it is a goal throw in for their away side. Look at that, still 2 against 1. It's 3 against 2 now. Attention to this one. Claudio Medina passes to Nino. Attention. Nino with the shot. The save, the rebound. And another save, but it couldn't be. The third goal of the match for Elche on a nice counter-attack. 3 against 2. When Deportivo La Coruña was so looking for the equalizer, well, Elche scored the third one. Yes, sir. We read the scoreline that now says Deportivo 1, Elche 3. Peramilla with the goal. Claudio Medina initiated the counter-attack. He passed it wide to Nino. The rebound created by Dani Jimenez. I had nothing to do. He could have saved that second one, but the ball went beneath him. With anger, he celebrated the goal. Peramilla. And the few Elche fans at Riazor celebrating, and of course the faces of the Depor players now after Elche scored the third one. Sadness, total sadness. The disappointment of the crowd. Peramilla Numancia, Eibar player, scoring his first goal of the season. The first one in the last 2 campaigns, taking into consideration that he played against Eibar last year. He didn't play that much, only 5 matches in the first division. Well, now back to the silver division of the Spanish football, scoring his first goal of the 1920 campaign. And what Deportivo La Coruña is suffering. Their second consecutive year in the second division. It was a year of hope. A year where they built a squad with the talent enough to promote, to find that promotion, to go up into the first division. But they look things from the bottom with 10 points at the bottom of the table. And the most dangerous thing is that they're still 4 points right now away to getting out of the relegation area. Victor Mollejo passes back to Akeche with the cross shot. Nobody is getting away of this one at Deportivo and Riazor today. Listening to the crowd, listening to what Riazor is saying. I tell you, nothing good to the squad, to the board, to the coach, to everyone that is involved surrounding this first team of Deportivo La Coruña. That after 15 matches, when we see that play on the corner, Deportivo after 50 matches, they've only won 1-1 against Oviedo. A dramatic match as well. 3-2 here at Riazor. And then 6 draws and 7 defeats. Another, just for them to win football matches is so complicated. This long distance shot. Borja Valle went very close from the up bar. Very close, both chances. So 2 more added minutes up until the 94th. We will play at Riazor. Elche, as we've been saying, they will get to 22 points. The same amount as Zaragoza. And Albacete, 1 point beneath Girona. Albacete still hasn't played. They will play today against the leaders, or against the 3rd position team of the table, against Almeria. Almeria, that is now coached by Guti. Attention with Cristian Santos cutting to the inside. A shot over the bar by the Venezuelan. They continue singing, not against the team, but they're asking for respect for the symbols, respect for the club. Of course, whose fault is it? Complicated answer. How they're gonna do to turn things around Well, another complicated question. The only good thing is that we repeat. They have the quality and the squad to do it. One will listen to the final whistle that indicates the end of this football match. Final result at Riazor. Deportivo La Coruña 1. Elche 3. Goal scored by Gonzalo Verdú after a tremendous free kick. The draw came with Victor Molleja after a very good cross from Salva Ruiz. And then Fidel scored the second one, and the third one was scored by Peramilla. This football match, we repeat, ended up with a scoreline of Elche 3, Deportivo La Coruña 1. A lot of things to do, a lot of things to correct at Deportivo. Happiness, and of course the hope to get into promotion, possessions into the future for Elche. Final results, we repeat, Elche 3, Deportivo 1. I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye. Continue with more Spanish football.